Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves who are all on this journey to reunite with our twins in this lifetime. And I channel messages, so I tap into the energies of your twin or your higher self or anyone you want a message from. And I basically channel the message. And I did a couple yesterday for a Divine Masculine, and I know he's happy to share. So I want to share them because one was a letter from his ancestors, and then the other was a letter from his twin. And I just want to share it because, again, it is such a great leveler, right? So when you're feeling like you're spiraling out of control, I've had lots of people say, my twin has said that there was someone else, and you know, all of the usual things that happen to throw you off the track. And the point is it's about really trusting in your own intuition. So if your twin is saying things to throw you off or to basically run away because they're frightened of really facing up to their feelings and their emotions, then you have to dig deep. You have to dig deep to see beyond the surface of things. So, you know, whatever they're saying, it's about really understanding and going below the surface, right? And the eyes are the secrets to the soul. So one thing is that eyes will never ever lie. And the other thing is that you have to use your own intuition and really, really trust what your heart is telling you. So if your heart is telling you that it doesn't feel right, it's because it's not the right thing for you. So if they're telling you things to throw you off the course and it's making you feel really not good, then it's because it's not your truth, right? So really trust. You have to trust yourself, right? You really have to trust yourself and not be put off by what your twin is saying. Because, of course, if they're frightened, you know, that's everything that we're breaking down is the barriers around being vulnerable to exposing what your heart is really saying. And so, you know, if they are pushing away from that, then it's because, understandably, that's part of the journey, right? Is breaking down those walls. And part of that breaking down is pushing away at the beginning, or all the way through, to be honest, until they're ready to release. And so and you know, there is a divine plan, there is a divine timing to these relationships. So the other thing is move out of your head into your heart, get into doing whatever your shining your light means for you. Because as soon as you take the focus off your twin and focus on what you're here to do as a light worker, what are you here to do to spread your light? What are you here to do to create light? Then the universe will make you so busy that you really don't have time to focus on your twin all the time. And so it is about changing. It's about changing the focus and saying and knowing, okay, well, I know that's my twin. There's no doubt there. And I know they're doing their thing at the moment, and that's cool. And I'm going to do my thing, and I know that we're together, and I feel you, I sense you, I'm with you, I know that, right? And I'm going to do my thing to spread my light, and I know we're coming together. And, you know, it's all about putting yourself in the right vibration and the right focus, you know, where focus goes, energy flows. So if you're focusing on separation, then basically, you get more separation. If you focus on them around you, the feel of them, the feel of their, you know, their connectedness, the synchronicities, the messages, the incredible messages you get in songs and everything that's around you, your twin spirit is everywhere around you, wanting to give you messages, signs, symbols, everything, you know. And the more that you just be in that vibration and seeing all of that and appreciating that, then the more you can lift and shift your energy out of the focus of, oh, but they've told me that they're with this person, or they've told me that they don't ever have feelings for me, or they've told me that all that stuff, right? And you know, if it's your and the other thing is about what happens if it's not my real twin, or you know, all of that stuff. And you know, again, I only speak from my experience, but you will know if it's your real twin. There is absolutely no doubt. And if you are doubting, you just ask for a sign, and you will be bombarded, right? Literally bombarded. But again, it's about tuning in. It's about tuning in the frequency and making sure that you're always tuned in to the frequency of divine love, not the frequency of fear and doubt and all the crazy stuff, right? So I'm going to read these two letters because, again, totally on point to what the message was today about really, you know, it's you are in charge of your own frequency, right? And if you let somebody else like mix it up a bit, then it's up to you to be able to tune it in again. And no one else can do that for you. It has to be you. And so you have to really do everything you can to trust in your own guidance and trust in your own intuition. And then, if necessary, set the right boundaries. So also setting boundaries is the right thing to do. There's no point going around getting hurt all the time from your twin if that's what's happening. You go, okay, well, I can't be in contact with you because, you know, I have strong feelings for you, or whatever it is, you know. But it's, again, you have to use your own discernment. It is your twin flame journey, and the more that you listen to yourself and your own intuition, and you practice daily to really, really connect with yourself, that will help you enormously. Well, that's your biggest friend, right? Your intuition is your biggest friend. It is your guiding light home to your twin. Okay, so this message is from his ancestors, right? So we want for you to be guided by us towards the light of your soul. You have a battery within you that powers you. The battery of your soul is us. It's the forebearers of your dynasty, the forebearers of your journey on earth. You bring with you so much collective wisdom. Many before you have tried to see past the shadow, have tried to see past the fears of the dark. So you carry with you all of that knowledge, all of that power. The seeds of creation is your battery, your internal charger to help you always stay in the focus of the light. Call on your ancient dynasty of light years of wisdom to help charge your battery with our light. Okay, so just brilliant again. So, you know, basically that was saying, call on your ancient dynasty of light years of wisdom to help charge your battery with our light. Well, there you go. So if you're ever in question about whether you have a team of people supporting you, you know, around you, there is huge spiritual support for you and your journey. Massive, right? Massive. But you have to tap into it. You have to ask. You have to be open to it. You have to remember to call it in. Call it in every day as part of your practice, you know, as part of putting yourself in an energy bubble with reunion energy for you and your twin, clearing your energy field every day, you know, intentfully raising your vibration, intentfully going to sleep every night and asking for the light energy to fill your body. You know, at night when you're sleeping, you have the least resistance, right? All of these things, if you do them daily and do them multiple times a day, and it just becomes it just becomes innate. And the more you do that, the more you are creating a clear channel, a clear vibration for, you know, spirit, and, well, basically a clear vibration to be the highest, most powerful alchemist for your reunion, right? And that's what you're here to do, right? So I'm going to read the next one, and it is, this is the one from his twin to him, okay? So it is, we are winning. In the battle of light versus the dark, we are winning. This is the time. It is now. It is the time of a new creation on the earth, a new bubble of divine love, so much more powerful and so much stronger than has ever been felt before. And we have the ability to ignite that power within us by being connected, by staying connected to our hearts, by acknowledging and honouring that our hearts are all linked and they are all talking to each other, feeding back light to the Creator. Think of us as a huge back-end computer system. We are all feeding in code through our hearts, and what is seen on the Creator's computer screen is directly impacted by all of us. So feed the Creator's computer with the code of love. Right. Well, I'm going to read that last bit again because it's such a great way of explaining. So think of us as a huge back-end computer system. We are all feeding in code through our hearts. And what is seen on the Creator's computer system or computer screen is directly impacted by all of us. So feed the Creator's computer with the code of love. Okay, well, if ever there was a message to say that we are all working on this huge computer system and there's a big creator in the sky who's like, reading the screen, and basically we need to make sure that we're always tapping in the codes of love. So just in a crazy cool way of explaining it. And what was so lovely is I heard back from this twin, and he was like, no way, I was just watching a TV program and it was all about that. He said, hang on just one sec, I'll read it now. It was like, wow, this is so powerfully deep and funny that my twin, that his twin mentioned a computer game, because that's exactly what he was just watching. So again, it just shows how connected everything is, how incredibly linked we all are. And just a beautiful message to remember, it's moving out of your head into your heart, trusting in that heart connection and not letting anything else throw you off guard, right? It is about really trusting in you. You are the best judgment, and and also equally, you're in control of your emotions. And I know it can be hard, right? I know this journey can be hard, but do the things that make you feel good. Lift your vibration, do sport, go walking, go and hug a tree, go and watch a nice movie, go for a massage, go for a holiday, whatever it is, whatever your means allows you to do as well. But it's just like paying attention to the little things, a leaf that falls from the tree, nature, all of those things. And it will help lift and shift your vibe. So I hope that helps. And I just love that. I just love it, because I'm just going to read the last bit again. It was, think of us as a huge back-end computer system. We are all feeding in code through our hearts. And what is seen on the Creator's computer system is directly impacted by all of us. So feed the Creator's computer with the code of love. I mean, it's brilliant. It's actually brilliant. So feed the Creator's computer with the code of love. There you go. So keep feeding your computer system, your internal computer system, with the code of love. And that is a reflection right back to the Creator. All right, well, I hope that helps. Amazing message today. Amazing. So again, thank you to all who come to me for these channeled messages. Without you, I wouldn't do it. So thank you very much. All right, take care. Bye.